この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りしました。
Yo, everyone, I'm in. This time we will discuss Bluelock Season 2 in the manga version. Before we start, please support this channel by hit the like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get started. In the previous episode, the third selection, the final assignment tryout. The first 5-on-5 match between Team A1 versus Team B1. Kick off. Rin passed the ball to Shido, and Shido continued the pass by dribbling forward, and Atoya quickly managed to chase and intercept Shido's movement. When Shido's movement was distracted by Atoya, who tried to grab the ball, Suramadara came to back up Atoya to take the ball. As Shido was surrounded, Isagi came over and tried to back up the attack by calling for a pass. As Isagi received the ball from Shido, Rin quickly ran to find an empty position. Isagi, who saw that, directly passed the ball to Rin. As soon as Rin received the ball, Shiguma came to block his movement. Isagi, who saw that, quickly ran forward to back up attacks. He made a 1-2 pass with Rin to penetrate the defense. Just as Isagi was about to make his final pass to Rin, Chigiri suddenly came and intercepted the pass. The deflected ball bounced and rolled into the penalty box. With a quick response, Shido ran and chased the loose ball. Seeing that, Isagi tried to read the situation, and tried to predict Shido's movements. Isagi predicted that Shido would get the ball with his back to the goal, and would be surrounded by defenders. In response, Isagi moved to an empty area, allowing Shido to pass the ball to him. But suddenly Shido made an acrobatic shot on goal, and without seeing the goalkeeper at all, the goal was scored 1-0 to Team A1. Isagi was surprised after seeing Shido in action. With a bad angle, and without seeing the position of the goalkeeper, Shido was able to score with ease. Shido said that every cell in his body is dividing to score a goal. After scoring a goal, Shido had a disgusting celebration. This is the style of play of the number 2 player in Bluelock, Shido Ryusei. Unreasonable physical strength. This is the ability that managed to destroy Kunigami. On the sidelines, it looked like Karasu would make a move and show his fangs. Restart of play. Atoya passed the ball to Karasu. Then Karasu immediately dribbled toward Isagi to destroy him, because according to him, Isagi is the weakest player in his team and is the weak point of his team, so he will crush Isagi first. Karasu thinks that when Isagi is surrounded by great players, Isagi can improve his abilities through synergy, but when he is alone, Isagi is totally mediocre. Isagi looked struggling to get the ball from Karasu, and Shido came to join in the fun. Karasu kept the ball using footwork and spinning movements to trick Shido and Isagi. Karasu constantly broke the balance of both of their bodies, and after successfully tricking them, he stepped forward to break through Shido and Isagi's defense. And with a direct shot on goal, Karasu scored. The score is 1-1 draw. Shido praised Karasu after scoring a goal. Isagi realizes superb keeping power and an incredible feint technique. Ordinary methods won't work against him. Hiyori said, "He's already set his sights on you, Isagi." After using his sharp powers of analysis to designate the other team's weakest player, he tries to thoroughly crush them until the end of the game. Isagi asks why Hiyori knows a lot about Karasu. Hiyori says he's known him since before he came to Bluelock, and he was teammates with him on the Kansai youth team. Hiyori gave some advice to Isagi to give up on trying to hide his weak points and challenge him with his strong points. Upon hearing those words, Isagi realized, "It was true that I won't be able to overcome my weaknesses during this game. I got no choice but to fight using my spatial awareness, my off-the-ball movements, and my direct shoots." The game restarted, and Shido received a pass from Rin. He thought the match was really getting interesting, but for Rin, this match was not too. After dribbling the ball, Shido passed it to Isagi. He wanted to invite Isagi to make a pass like the first goal. As Isagi dribbled, Karasu quickly chased him and closed the passing lane to Rin while running parallel. Isagi kept the ball while looking for a way to cross the ball to Rin on his side, but Karasu's hand was blocking his vision. Before Isagi could send a pass, Karasu made a body charge, pushing Isagi and destroying his balance. Isagi was really in a struggle. He knew he was going to lose the ball, but he couldn't do anything about it, until Karasu finally managed to take the ball away from him. Shido and Nanase came to take the ball back from Karasu, and the three of them surrounded Karasu, who was dribbling. While all the players were focused on Karasu, who was holding the ball, with his ninja steps, Otoya made a move without the ball to sneak between Hiyori and Rin. Karasu, who had distracted the opponent, he passed the ball to Otoya, who had managed to get through Rin and Hiyori. With quick movements like a ninja, Otoya ran to dribble the ball to the goal, and he easily scored. The current score is 1-2, and Team B1 is ahead. Hiyori said that Otoya was actually a ninja. Shido laughed at that. His opponent was now an assassin and a ninja. Isagi realized that even though they managed to stop Karasu's movement, there was Otoya who could still be a target on their back. Both of them have terrible destructive power. It was the combo that made Karasu and Otoya qualify for the second stage of selection. Restart of play. Rin dribbled the ball to start an attack, and Isagi followed his movement to support him. Isagi asked Rin to play a 1-2, but Karasu came in fast and blocked his movement. Rin, who noticed Isagi's movement, ignored him and switched to another option for the attack. Rin played a 1-2 with Hiyori. Rin told Hiyori to follow him. The pair played a 1-2 pass until they managed to get past Shiguma and Suramadara's defense. Hiyori showed his passing skills to back up Rin's attack. As Rin reached the front of the penalty box, Otoya came to stop his movement. Shido came from the side and called for a pass. Shido knew Rin would have trouble going one-on-one with a ninja. Chigiri came in and he tried to stop Shido. In a tight area with no space to shoot the ball, he utilized the moment when his movement was not seen by the goalkeeper. Rin kicked directly at the goal utilizing Shido's movement to cover the shot, and a blind shot from Itoshi Rin found its way into the net. Score now 2-2, draw. Chigiri and Shido recognized the ability Rin had to use such a high-level technique in such a position. Meanwhile, Isagi felt that his position in this match was not good. He did not feel sure of himself. It's no use, I haven't done anything this whole game. When I'm on my own, I get crushed by Karasu. That said, Rin and Shido can score just fine without me. At this rate, the game will end without me doing anything. I need to shake off Karasu and make myself part of their attack. How can I prove my worth in this game? And then Chigiri thought, I bet Isagi is thinking the same thing. Aside from the top 6 guys on each team, no one else has been able to justify their existence, myself included. To the top 6, we're still replaceable. They don't think of us as anything but pawns. So even if I try to force an assertion, I simply can't compete with those two in terms of scoring power, and they will just use me as bait while I pointlessly spin my wheels. That's why right now, I need to ignore what's going on, and just focus on showing what my weapon can do. Restart of play. Otoya crossed the ball to Karasu. As Karasu dribbled, Shido came in to block. Meanwhile, after passing the ball, Otoya moved in to break through the defense from the middle of the field. Chigiri realized that the position of Otoya was close to Karasu. Even if he tries to get between them, he won't be able to receive any passes without Otoya's level of agility. So Chigiri ran to the right side of the field to get space to receive the pass. Isagi, who was on the right side, immediately chased down Chigiri, trying to stop Chigiri even if he had to push him over. But at full speed, Chigiri managed to overcome Isagi, who tried to tackle him. Karasu, who saw Chigiri break through from the right side of the field, he directly gave a cross to Chigiri. After Chigiri received a cross, Rin suddenly stepped in and blocked his movement. Knowing it would be difficult to get through Rin on his own, Chigiri looked at the position of his teammates. He noticed Otoya making a ninja movement through the guards of Hiyori and Nanase. thoughtlessly Chigiri sent a cross into the penalty zone, and Otoya easily converted the pass into a goal with his heading. The score is now 2-3, and Team B1 is ahead. Otoya praised Chigiri's speed and called him a ninja princess. Chigiri mentioned he was a guy, and Karasu intended to put Chigiri in the next attack pattern. With this, Chigiri has managed to prove his existence in the team. Restart of play. Shido gave a short pass to Rin, and Rin continued the pass to Hiyori. Isagi was annoyed. He realized Rin didn't want to use him anymore to create an attack. This time Rin played a 1-2 pass with Hiyori. Hiyori looked calm as he passed the ball. His movements looked easy to follow and unhurried but able to keep up with Rin's movements. Hiyori also did the same as Isagi, which was to do what he could to survive in this game. Meanwhile, all Isagi could do now was run into the penalty box and wait for the opportunity to make a direct shot and score. But suddenly Karasu came to intercept Isagi. He didn't let Isagi walk away on his own. Isagi tried to trick Karasu by cutting through his blind spot off the ball, but Karasu was not tricked and was still able to lock the movement from Isagi. Hiyori shot a cross into the center of the penalty box. As the passing lane of the ball passed Isagi, Isagi knew the direction of the pass was not for him but for Rin. Just as Rin was going to receive the pass and convert it into a goal, suddenly Shido came trying to steal the ball. Due to that, Shido and Rin's feet collided and made the ball loose. The loose ball was taken by Chigiri. Chigiri quickly passed to Otoya for a counterattack, and Otoya continued the pass by giving the ball to Karasu, who was ahead. Running alone, Karasu scored with ease. The score is now 4-2, and Team B1 is ahead. Isagi regretted the collision between Rin and Shido. In Isagi's mind, Rin is able to read the entire field to draw out the optimal circumstances, and Shido follows his intuition in pursuit of the supreme. They had the same answer, but different processes, so they can't work together. Rin and Shido blame each other, claiming the ball was their own, and Isagi realized something. Are those two actually totally incompatible? Is this the piece I can use? Until here this episode, what do you think? Give your opinion about this episode. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to this channel, so you don't miss the latest videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.